Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing for you a review of some of the new Joah products that came to CVS. It's a new brand out. I'm going to be talking about the Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drop, and then also the What a Matte Liquid Lipstick. So here goes nothing. Okay, so first I'm going to prime my face, and I don't usually use this, but it's actually an oil clearing matte moisturizer, because usually my skin is very dry, but okay. I wore a pretty old foundation, and it was definitely time to retire it because ever since I did that, over the last couple days, my skin has been incredibly oily, and I definitely had some breakouts, which the camera is erasing for me very nicely, so thanks camera, but point being, my skin has not been pretty lately, and it's been incredibly greasy, which I'm not used to, so yeah, hence the oil clearing moisturizer. Hopefully that'll clear up in the next couple days. Then we're gonna go in with a brush and our foundation, and we're just gonna sort of start patting that on, and then I go back over with a sponge to actually blend out the product. Okay, so first thoughts is that it's blending pretty nicely. Doesn't have huge amounts of coverage, but we'll see what, you know, layering it a little does. Yeah, I'm gonna try for a little bit more coverage, so I'm gonna take another drop or two, particularly the areas I need a bit more coverage. Okay, so first thoughts, it's actually really pretty. It's nice and kind of smooth on the skin. It is definitely not a full coverage foundation at first, you know, drops, but it's not bad. Yeah, with the initial application, I'm a pretty big fan. It's very light. It does feel a bit like, it's not super heavy, but I can feel it a bit on my skin, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, almost it's not sinking in as well as I'd like, but we'll see if maybe with a setting powder and setting spray and kind of things, if it sinks in a little bit more and feels a bit better as it kind of dries down. So now we're gonna have some movie magic, and I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face, and I'll be back in just a minute. And for my thoughts on the foundation, everything went on really smoothly. Like my bronzer and my blush, it didn't skip at all, and I did end up setting my whole face and using a setting powder. Overall, I think I really like how it looks, and I like the coverage, and it makes my skin look good. My one complaint is just that I can feel it. I don't know. I can kind of feel it on my skin more than I usually can with most foundations. Like, I can tell I'm wearing foundation, which is a bit, I don't know. I don't like that all that much. So, but we are going to see how it wears through the day. I'll film a couple updates, and then I'll do something at the end of the night with sort of a overall review and a final words on whether I think it's worth it or not. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. The last thing we're gonna do is I am also gonna try out their matte lipstick. This is the What a Matte Lipstick in Dragon Punch. It's a pretty dark one. I wanted to do something fall-esque, and I like these dark colors. So the first thing I'm noticing is just that it's really smooth. Like, there's slight lightness up here, but matte, dark colors like this, sometimes with especially drugstore brands, sometimes are a miss with this. They end up really patchy looking, like you can see lighter spots, but this one is really pigmented and solid, and I'm really impressed by that. So this actually glides on really smoothly too. Like, it's not hard, you don't have to go over it 80 times, like, it's really smooth. The one thing I did notice was that, and I've never felt this way about a liquid lipstick, but I would almost wear a lip liner with it actually, because you can see where the edges are sort of imperfect. So that's the one thing I would change next time I wear it, probably, but it feels really comfortable. Again, I'm gonna check in with you later today, see how the foundation's doing, see how the liquid lipstick is doing, and then I'll check in again at the end of the day and let you know how I feel. So, see you soon! Hi guys, we're here for check-in number 1. Say hi, Teddy. We're here for check-in number 1, and everything's still looking good. You can see the foundation's still really smooth. It's still on. It's doing well. And the lipstick is about the same. It's still doing really well. And I have eaten a breakfast sandwich, and I've drank out of a straw kind of thing. So it's a little bit dry, but not like dry. It's nothing that's, you know, severe or worse than most liquid lipsticks. The other thing I'm really like, here, I'm gonna get like really close to my face, so sorry, but usually a lot of foundations break up right here around my nose piercing, but as you can see, this one's really not, and that's really impressive to me because that's a constant problem I have with foundation. And it's not sinking badly into lines here either, so I like it. Even though it is a bit heavier feeling on my skin, I still am really happy with it, honestly, so that's all I have for right now. I'll see you later. Hi guys, here's update number 2. We're 4 hours in now, and the foundation's looking good. It is getting a bit shiny, but not too bad. I'm not sure if this is because it started to feel lighter and sort of worn a bit, but the feeling of it sitting on my skin has pretty much gone away. So I don't know if I've gotten used to it or if it's actually gotten better, but that's another consideration. And then the lipstick's doing okay. We're getting a bit more worn here and in the inside, but honestly, for a color this dark, it's still doing really well. But I will say that at this point it's getting a little dry. I think I might actually try and reapply some right now, and we'll see how that goes, see if it goes fairly smoothly. And that also might sort of get rid of, there is a bit of a crackly feeling. It's not awful by any means. It's no worse than other liquid lipsticks, but it is there, so that's something to consider. But overall, we're still doing good, and I think next I will see you at the end of the day to sort of wrap everything up and see how I feel. So wish me luck with all the studying I'm about to do. And here we are at the end of our day. So it is 7:12 right now, meaning the foundation's been on for about 9 hours. And the lipstick I reapplied at the 4-hour mark, so did about a halfway there too. So see how we're looking. It's looking pretty good. It has started to kind of wear off a bit. I haven't done any touch-ups with powder or anything, so it's still fairly strong, but it is like some redness is starting to show through, and it's not nearly as full coverage as it was before. Overall on the foundation, I think that it has promise as something to mix into other foundations, because I had a couple problems with it. I mean, it took a while to really sink into my skin and feel more comfortable, and then again, it's sort of wearing off fairly quickly. Like, overall, it's a pretty good foundation, but it's just not my favorite I've used. And there are some other good drugstore price ones, so it's not like it's this versus, you know, Too Faced and Urban Decay or anything. There's some really good, the L'Oreal Infallibles or the Maybelline Fit Me. You have other options there, being my point. So maybe a 3 out of 5 stars is where we're gonna go for the foundation. As for the lipstick, here's where we're at. So you can see it started to wear off right on the inner rim of my lips, but everywhere else it's pretty solidly on. Like, I'm really impressed with this lipstick. I like it a lot, to be totally honest. Like, often I find with darker shades like this, they wear off more quickly than this one is, and they're patchier than this one is, so it's staying on. And it does have a bit of dryness by now, but again, this has been 9 hours, and I put a second layer on after 4 hours. The second layer went on okay. It didn't, you know, fully make it comfortable, but it did feel a little less dry. And so at this point it's 9 hours, so I expect anything to feel fairly dry after that. But it's staying really well, and it's a beautiful color, and it was pretty comfortable all day. And the one thing I think I would change about this lipstick is that I will probably, next time I wear it, use a lip liner. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is tomorrow morning and tomorrow I'll wear this same lipstick, but I'll put a lip liner on first so you can see a bit better how that would look, and I'll just throw in a clip here. So that's how it looked with a lip liner. it really doesn't make your teeth as yellow as mine look. I just drank some coffee, so, well, I didn't just drink it, but a while back. So, but it seemed over the day that my teeth still looked fairly white. It didn't yellow them out a lot, so I would give the lipstick like nearly 5 out of 5, maybe a 4 out of 5 because I'm extra picky, but overall I really like it, and it's a good fall color, so I think I'm going to be reaching for it a lot. And that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this review of the new Joah products at CVS. It's always really exciting to see new drugstore brands because we don't all got money. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it helps you decide whether you want to buy any of these products, and if you have any other drugstore things that you really want me to try out or want my review on, please leave them in the comments and I'll make a video for it, and maybe I'll explore some more of that brand. And that is all I have today, so thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, subscribe. Last video. Bye.